Good evening, travelers. It is good to see you once more. I hope you are doing all right. I have been trying to fix a lot of my issues here, and I am keeping a sharp eye on stuff going on here, and I am kind of concerned. Well, I'm monitoring a lot of my issues right now. I think I figured out the reason for all the steep truth crashes in the past. And so, well, hopefully it is much more stable now. You know what? Give me just a moment. Because... like that. My computer was already... well, it wasn't saying that it was having an issue per se, but it was starting to fly a little too close to the sun for my liking. In any case, as you can see, we are, well, that's yet, but we are going to be jumping back into Satisfactory. I just needed to make sure that everything else here was running properly. There we are. That's much more like it, right? So, something that I did do, which some people may be a little annoyed about, is, well, I went and looked at a map for the region here, and as I can tell, we do have a coal. We have one coal and two irons somewhere around here. What I'm going to need is 2 more portable miners. And just to be sure... my goodness. Okay, I should have enough. Rather amusingly, I have been playing another game called Shapes 2, and it very, very much has been muscle memory for a lot of things. Let's iron, give me... Okay, so it's a game that has a lot of blueprints, it has a lot of copy-paste that you can do. It's another factory game. A very chill factory game, mind you. And it has controls where you can easily cut, copy, paste, and so on and so forth. Okay, we're fine here. We're fine here. Nothing to grab here. Now, if I understand correctly, there were somewhere along here. This is just way too fun to use. I'm sorry. Well, am I actually sorry at all? Alright, so this looks very unfriendly. Oh, I got you. Oh, someone on Discord? Okay. I know that there are probably some mods for these, but oi, oi. Alright then. Well, if you don't give me anything and you're just an annoyance, I'm not actually going to bother with you. You, on the other hand, you get material. Though. Your contribution to science has been noted immensely. Upper? Upper, huh? Well, this is a normal copper. So, as I understand, I did some research, and well, I don't know if research is the right term, but it seems that the... Okay, I'm sorry for the disruption. It appears that the recommendation is to smelt the ore at the source, and then transfer everything towards the manufactory. We have iron here. This should be an impure coal. Iron normal. Another. So that's iron, iron. I'm quite sure there was a coal around here. I thought there was a coal around here. And you are? You are also iron, are you not? Impure. Okay, so it was supposed to be somewhere along this ridge here. That's a power slug. Okay, fine. Oh, really? Incorrigible. On now? Yoink. The way there are so many multiples of... I know, I can't actually ask for people to stick to a common, well, control screen between games, but still. Now the question is, how does one get over there? I would suspect you would use a jumper. I don't have any binoculars, do I? Well, there is a deposit over there. There is some ore over there. I had thought there was a coal deposit somewhere around here. Where's my torch? Aye. That's an iron. And that's an iron. I had thought there was an impure coal around here. Copper? Don't tell me it is. This is limestone, is it not? Impure limestone. Okay, so... There. Is this it? Iron. Ah. No. Okay, hold on. $104. There? Oh, sod off. So where else I'm going to get my... Well... That's problematic. This is very problematic. Okay, sure. Yes, I have to get over there. But how? Because the only other way I can do it... Please don't tell me that they moved that coal deposit elsewhere. I really do not want to be stuck with that one deposit that I have here. I mean, the worst case scenario, I suppose, is... Alright, I suppose we get building. No! Oh, God damn it. That was rather unfortunate. It is very unfortunate. And very, very annoying, because that does mean that this coal deposit that we have here is probably the best thing that we have for... Okay, there's another thing I need to check on right around here. Plus, I probably made a huge mistake in... So this here was perhaps a huge mistake. Well, no. Is stuffing my face with that. Tch. Well, if it doesn't affect performance, then we're fine. Alright. Huh? That was suspicious? No. Ugh. Terribly disappointing. Oh, finally, I've been looking for something like this. I don't know if I'm hearing my music or I'm hearing an actual beeping. Like beeping or something legitimate to look for. Hello, Paleberry. Yoink. We'll take one of those, and it seems like we are... we're still flying a little close to... It really doesn't like it this close, but... It is what it is. Oh, what is this?
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
I've been going the
There are
wrong
many
direction.
theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets. Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
I mean, not my problem, I suppose. At day's end, it's not my problem. Limestone? No, I still need to keep going in a northerly direction. I'm hearing things suspicious and, well... No. Nothing here. I suppose I am getting closer to... Ooh, that is not friendly over there. Although I should probably be going around. It looks like there's a cliff on that area, so... All of that sounds very, very unfriendly. Wait, did I just not... I was right here. Alright, so... Okay. This looks like a much more appropriate place. I think I was here earlier, thinking that I could... Oh. Hello? I did not get to explore around this area, however, from the map, there should be something rather good here. Honestly, when it comes to bees, don't bother them and they won't bother you. Geyser. Well, coal is still appreciated. We'll take all that we can get. Okay, so these are geysers in which so now that we have this, proceed and to find the one thing that I was looking for. Again, you must bother them and they will not bother you. Good, I will manage to pet it and not mercilessly carve it up. I hear another power slug. It's probably up through there. So, the map is very possibly out of... We're here. We found it. We found it.
I swear, I just had a drink.
Oh my. And who is that? It is none other than Emperor Cable. How are you doing this evening? And yes, let me drink. Let me drink. Ah! Alright then, hydration has been achieved. How are you doing this wonderful evening? Hopefully the evening has been as wonderful as you. Sate. Okay, yeah, let's icon and apply. Drink. Unfortunately, it's daytime in Australia, Lance, but it's been okay. Very well then. Hopefully your day has been going quite well. Now, with this here, the question does become, how are we going to... Huh? See, that pure quartz is good. And from there, we can do a lot of quartz processing. Hello, Wigs Incorporated. How are you doing? Now, I'm not sure what your time zone is. Is it evening or is it morning? Were you over there? Oh, these are more open plains. Ah. It is almost 8 p.m. I see, so you are behind me then. Oh, that's very unfriendly. Very well, let's return this way. So, you are 1 hour behind me, then. No, I always had the impression that you were one of the EU folks that I knew. Or even one of the Asia folks. I suppose it's in part due to your stream schedule. Anyways, how are you doing? Wait, eat it. And it's because I stream late. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm glad to hear that you're doing great. Good news is around the world. Is it really that rare? Well, I suppose it's not as rare. But you do have to seek it out if you want it. And there goes the ads. I'll see you on the other side, everyone. Oh, which means I've totally lost. You know, okay, again, I'm periodically checking my system. And if my sound starts getting weird, do tell me. So what it was I had to adjust the sound settings that I had. Okay? I see. Okay. Okay, so it's really this. So after adjusting my sound settings, because it was having a major impact on the GPU. Unfortunately, even with the power that I have with my GPU right now, not quite strong enough. Wait, is my torch still on? Yes, it is. Alright, so now that these are taken care of, or is our... Again, if this is our only source of coal, I mean, we have all this iron here, we have copper, we have a lot of iron around. Which is good. I suppose the issue is, in a ways... okay. No? Okay, so we do have all of these, and a number of things available for quartz, which is remarkable. Let's put the ores and such into another location. And welcome back from ads, everyone. Part of me, it reflexively says, I hope you enjoyed your ads, but who enjoys such things? Don't answer that. I'm pretty sure there are some people who are connoisseurs. Wait a moment. There are some funny ones indeed. I remember back in the days you would all... Well, you wouldn't watch the Super Bowl just for the ads, but they were a highlight in a way. Unfortunate, really. Ooh, oh my, okay, so... Hold on. This is not making any sense. Where was it? Hard drive, okay. Terum, there we go. Oh, goodness. Very well. We'll have to hang on to it for now. In the oh, quartz. It is the quartz research that I was looking into, was it not? So silica is one thing. And we are going to need silica in the future. That is concerning. Alright. So, we're going to have to make a decision. And it basically comes down to, do I accept the fact that, well, are we going to have to build, well, that's the hub. We have iron all the way here. We have iron all the way here. We want... You see, in order to get across here, we need to build. Okay then, take care! Thank you for coming by, Wigs. Again, always appreciated. So we have quartz here. Oy vey. I do appreciate you can't see the stars here. That's not the stars, is it? It's the bloody space elevator. Bus is a phrase used in these games meaning making belts from one area all the way to the other. So, I have considered that. It is a consideration. I don't like it. I would prefer having the truck move things, but the main issue is that the other source of copper is somewhere around here, and unless I build towards it, it's not going to be a very good means of... Actually, again, I had hoped to not use the coal that I'm mining for power as my coal for steel as well. It's not the matter of a bus, it is the matter of resource acquisition. Because if I use the coal between my power generation and my steel, I will be lacking other coal for other uses, such as fuel for the truck. So ultimately, I mean, I've so much iron around here. And while I can do a bit of... I could relocate myself such that I'm in the center here with a large number of iron. I could, yes. Perhaps just make a number of locations here and just bus it all the way into here. That would work. The issue is that, well, what does it take to make plates, screws? Okay, so oh, please don't do this to me. Okay, I'm going to pull up the calculator. And... okay, it looks like our stream is stable still. Our resources are looking stable. We are creeping up a bit on Now, we're not creeping up on... Anyways. Okay, I want a lot of reinforced iron plate. And I'm going to need a lot of reinforced iron plates. So let's see, can we do implement it? What does that look like? Okay, so it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 constructors and 2 assemblers. That'll work. No, this is for... I'm trying to plan out the... what I will need for making a large number of reinforced iron plates. And let me check. This requires 2 miners at Mark 1. Okay. One now. No. I do not know why it has to be this. Okay. I'm not sure I'm hearing voices from the music.
Hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
The molded beam is something I do not have. Wait, what? mean, it would be used for a concrete, yes. So 3 times the rate, it takes 6 times as many steel ingots. That's actually not... I don't know if it's actually worth it.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New caterium research available.
Well, if you can find Caterium... we can find Caterium. I know where Caterium is. It's at that cliff area over there. Legend of the timeline has to be studied. Ugh. The mess that is. Wrong. Wait, no. Okay. So... 2 to iron plate and 2 to iron rods. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so confused. My... I know, it does not want me making spaghetti. Which is understandable and even admirable. Okay, so... Okay, so... Let's not do that then. Hey, hold on. It gets one out here. Rather... You become... You know what, screw it. Spaghetti time. Given the situation... Or we could just go out here. I recommend using the conveyor list if you have to do something. Honestly, this is just going to be a quick and dirty... It was supposed to be a quick and dirty thing. Like, this is not supposed to be a permanent fixture. Okay, I have a large number. I have a large number of ingots, which I can turn into. So you have rods. Yeah, I have a large number of plates. But frankly speaking, I am not in any dire situation. I may just be better off doing a storage container into a constructor with iron rods. And, well, even two constructors with iron rods into... See, that comes out with 15 per minute. And screws require 10 per minute. And then assembler okay. This is really annoying me. I do not want this. I don't want any of these. Okay, so do a constructor here. We will merge all of these here. Only so that we can split it a moment later. I want another splitter. We also want another merger. And now we can put in 2 more constructors. Wait, home? What does a smelter make? Okay. So 30 per minute, so I need 60 per minute. I don't need another smelter, I need another doctor. Okay, so this has told me, in no unambiguous terms, that the calculator has given me an absolutely terrible, terrible plan. Right. I'm not actually copy-pasting the machine settings, actually. That's not what I'm primarily copying. Although, it would help. Thank you for the future reference. So, 30 per minute. Yeah, this is absolute spaghetti. And at this point, I can't be bothered to make it any cleaner. Wait, 30 per minute gets split into... Oh no. Wigs, I already have used it. It gave me the wrong things. And it gave me, not necessarily the wrong things, but it gave it to me in a manner that was actually very, very unhelpful. That's actually the problem. I tried to use it, I tried to plan around it, and plan with it, and ultimately was more of a hassle than what it was worth. Rather, that's calculated is why I'm having so much problems right now. Again, it gave me an absolute spaghetti of... It was absolute spaghetti. I truly wish it was not as spaghetti as it was. But I know, and you're not the first person who has recommended that to me. But a lot of it also... And I know there are settings such that you can say that I only have Mark 1 minors. But ultimately, it was very, very much set up as a... Okay, hold on. You are a... 2, 4, okay. You know, it's very, very much an endgame focus type. Something I've had to just tell myself and teach myself to accept is that perfect is the enemy of good. Is it nice to be able to have sort of perhaps the perfect layout? Yes, it would be nice. But ultimately, trying to agonize over a perfected layout is not worth it. It is less trouble than it's worth. Right now, what I need is just to get things running. The main reason why I'm getting this set up is because what I need is just a lot of reinforced iron plates, because if I'm going to be making that bus, then it's going to take a lot of reinforced iron plates. The other issue is I can construct the factory as the calculators recommend, sure. But when it comes to expanding out, it kind of locks me in place. Which means I'm going to have to redo the entire calculations again.なぜ? Why are you not? Yes, because I shut you off at some point. Okay. Ultimately, I may just have to do multiple floors. And that may be just a play out in the end. But yes, I want to move my manufactory to somewhere around, let's say here. Because it is a much more central location. Right. As much as I would love to say, have my truck run around, it will use up precious coal that I just do not have. I'm just compulsively grabbing all the barrel nuts. I should not be doing that. I see 3 resources. I must take it. All right. Got some good flat land here. And we may want to construct our... Is this a deposit? No, it is not. Which is fine. Let's get rid of you. And Lex, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get mad at you. You've done nothing wrong. I hope you do understand that. Suppose this does align with... now I have lots of iron plates, which is remarkable. Well, I did use up a bunch of it earlier and I did not restock myself, so let's go grab some more. Although... now those are rocks that can be destroyed by explosives. I'm just going to run right past here, thank you. Okay. Those are making it in, but is that doing it because of the iron plate? No. Well, that was dumb of me. Anything available? No. I know manifold is not ideal. But it is what we have.
I don't need this many drinks. One more won't hurt.
Hello, Yuki. Both of you are doing well today. What? I was correct in the first place? So the issue was power. Wait, no. Ah. Sa. Again, all of this just for some an iron plate. Utter madness. Anyways, Yuki, how have you been? Hopefully you've had a wonderful evening. One that is far better than mine. cannot wait for the end of work tomorrow. There. Well, I am rather quite visibly tilting. So, let me put it this way. I have been having some issues on stream, where my stream would suddenly die and in and out. And the reason for it is actually, right now, I have been stress testing things, and even though you don't see it on the screen, I am running the new model right now. And what happened was, between the new model and OBS, it was actually overloading my GPU. Now, here's the thing. The computer I'm using right now for streaming, it's actually it's running off a 1070. Not quite the most powerful thing ever. Go figure. But it is as much as it can handle. So, really, it was just a matter of overloading. So, system was overloaded. Okay, you know what? There has got to be a better way to change weapons than this. Yes, so I've had to downclock and take out a few other things. I've had to, like, reduce the FPS on the model. It still is fine. But I had to reduce the FPS. I also... Something Atri and I found out, and she's very, very much salty over it, is that, the GPU drivers, the most recent ones, actually borked the system. And so, was not a very happy occurrence over there. But I've changed the driver, it's using a different driver now, it seems to be doing just fine. So... all things considered, I am hoping it does pan out far better. No, let's just do this. Let us actually get... I cannot wait for the ability to bloody destroy those things. Okay, those flowers over there, can it be destroyed by explosives? If it can be destroyed by explosives, then I will be very grateful. unknown place. Hello, Vespa. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well on this lovely evening. Well, I see it's a lovely evening. The evening is lovely, but the gaming has not been. I just woke up after going to bed early. And thank you for the luck, Saint Noble. Always a pleasure to have you here, even if you're looking. Well, hopefully you slept well at least, right? You did sleep well, yes? You know, I've been asleep for maybe a little over an hour. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why are you on fire? Maybe you should get some water and douse it? Metabolism. Ah. Currently, not enough, though. Oh my. Well, there are the ads. I will see you on the other side, everyone. There we are. And someone did mention that, you know, no. All right. I really don't like the way this is being aimed. The idea is we'll have this as a receiving floor. And this, okay. And we'll make multiple floors for each item that we want to create. So this, Welcome back from ads, everyone. So right now I'm largely trying to collect my thoughts. And the hope is that, well, I don't have any windows. There are not any lights, no windows. It's going to be very dark in here. Oh well. We would probably want to do it such that I'm looking at down here, do south. Alright, so if we are going to, well, is anything going to be coming from this direction? Possibly not. We would actually have come in through the north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's extend out one more. One, 2, 3, 4, and that's open, and then 1, 2. Here we are. I suppose, well, that's the thing. Even if all of these come in through I'd have to run multiple builds side by side. And even with see, 120 resources per minute. What is that even going to give us? Because if I understand correctly, So 4 smelters. Okay, so if there are at most 4, it really won't matter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 more. So here's the thing, impure gives us how much? They go around this way. Okay, so let's put these back, or rather put these down in the chest here. All right. Yeah, that way is too dangerous, so we're going to go make our way through here. I do appreciate, so you do have this wooded area here, you have the open plains, you have quite a bit of variety. Heavily appreciated. Oh, there's just a copper here. Anyways, I'm not quite sure how much I need in total. Let us see. So on a normal, it will give me 60 per unit. What do I need for the miners? Well, plates and concrete. I'm rather amused in that even for all of this, you still have to handcraft these. there's no shame in having some extras. Now the other thing is... Alright, so we're going to need some wire. We're going to need some wire for the poles. Oh, Alex, how's the testing going? How much longer will the testing be ongoing, you think? So, let me put it this way. The testing, well, I don't know if it's still going to be a test. But what was happening was, I am running my new model in the background. You don't see it, but I have been making sure that I can run things even with my new model. And unfortunately, at that time, it couldn't. However, I've adjusted some settings here, and I am mostly, well, my sound software is mostly stable. OBS seems to be very stable, and I am still capable of, well, you know what? Let's do this. Now that you said that, let's see. I'm going to actually bump it back up to... The model was at 30 FPS. Oh no. Now you have me concerned. Okay, I bumped it up I bumped the model up to 60 FPS, and it is indeed flying a little close to the sun, but not too badly. We'll see how it goes. And if it goes wrong, Alex, I was going to say I will blame you, but... I won't blame me, don't worry. But yes, basically, well, it's no secret that I have been, you know, having a new model in the works for a bit. But yes, I will be showing it off on Saturday. I know, I was talking to Astria, and when I was trying to first craft the announcement, I was... how do I put it? I had a very, very kind of... not even sly, but more of a, you know, low-key announcement, like, oh yeah, here's a thing, and then I just completely continue not talking about it and just say, oh yeah, I'll be doing the stream a little early on Saturday. But Archer said no, just be more explicit. I will ignore that. Wait, hold on. Yes, this Saturday, indeed. Okay, good. I don't think I chose to go here. Alright. I don't think there's anything down there that's worth anything. No, there's nothing down there. No. Nope, I am not going to push my luck any further. 6 p.m. So I usually start at around 8 p.m., but I am... giving myself a little extra time to just yap for 2 hours since that is what Atria managed to do. Oh, hello. Are you? Yes. I may be able to sneak in and grab something early here. 6 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. Eastern. These are not ominous at all. Bloody hell. Well, that's how they get you out, I suppose. But yes, in a ways, it's kind of surreal that I'm actually managing to have this now. Actually, I don't even know what we're going to be doing Saturday. Archer and I have been wondering, what game do we play? Right now, I've slated it for Monster Hunter. But, it will be whatever it will be. Alright, let's mark a cave entrance here. Let's check along here. I don't know why there is stuff there. I don't know what that area is guarding. I see a copper. It calls to me. It is like a siren. Aye! I did not mean to fall down. Oh, I suppose since I'm here already.
Wait, did my beavers put you up to this?
Bloody hell. Okay. Yes, let's drink. Hello, Shiva. How are you doing? Yep, Caterium. Indeed. How are you? And that's quite a bit of Caterium ore. No. Well, that's quartz. I thought that to be copper, but it's quartz. Damn victim, but otherwise okay. You can't just say that and just walk away. Spill the tea, go on. What mishaps did you get into this time? I was guarding a lava slug. I'm here, I may as well. Alright then. goodness, this worked. Symbol of evil. You know, I'm presuming that Saber had an unfortunate incident which resulted in him being stabbed. Not that he was a... Oh, doctor stole your blood. Well, did you get it back? Oh wait, what am I doing? I need a smelter. Nope, they are seeing if you're an alien or not. Well, hopefully. Well. Hopefully the results are what we expect. So, what kind of alien are you, by the way? A beaver alien. Fascinating. Oh. With that said, you are 60 per minute. And you can do 30. Oh no. Oh no. And so I've come to realize I thought I was clever. I thought I was being clever. And indeed, we will need to do quite a bit of... You know, when I was reading the guides earlier, rather the maps, the older maps, it said there was a coal somewhere around here. And quite obviously it's not here anymore. Okay. You know, I started this stream with the goal of starting steel production, and quite clearly, I've not been able to do that. Which is a function of, well, I'm still using the hotkey from Shapes 2 for my build. So, in Shapes 2, the hotkey is Bravo, which will bring up the blueprints menu. And here, in this game, the Bravo key is for your torch. The fun thing about this miner because it is only one, this one only gets a single melter. So 30 per minute is fine. And I didn't get his 30 per minute yet. Lovely, isn't it? Alright. And thankfully, wow, it is just a straight run. So 30, 30. It might just have to be a number of things running in parallel. But now, let us retry once more this crossing that I tried to make here. That sound is annoying me. For real. Yep, I have been playing for 2 hours. Understandable. I suppose there's no reason to have this gap not be covered. In fact, I'd even go as far as doing because I may eventually drive a truck through here. Hello, Kaz, and thank you for coming by. Always a pleasure to have you. Hopefully you have a very lovely evening. And I cannot speak because I am just combining all my wits together, aren't I? Wait, what? I did not realize I could have done this the entire time. I am mildly unhappy. But only mildly. That was not my intention. Well, the fact that I could have done that would have saved me so much grief. That would have saved me so much grief. Ah. The other thing I can do is I can overclock. I can overclock.
We hum a simple melody into the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed. Consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain. Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
I wonder if I'm just... Well... Okay. We'll take those. I need copper sheets. Okay. That's fair. Okay, don't have that. Well? Is this it? What we have been looking for? I've tried so hard to reach this place, only to find that all that there is the crash site. I was hoping for well, some ores here. Well, we have the power slug. I suppose we can... Oh, reward ourselves for that. Oh, I am so upset that I could have had a far more effective means of bridging the gap. That I could have done it at any bloody time. Why not? So, I now have a number of these power slugs. And I don't know if I should already be investing into power shards yet. Because I can overclock the miner for coal. The coal miner. And that will solve my coal issues. So this is iron. Iron impure. Wait a moment. That's it? I thought there were more. I thought there was a caterium or somewhere. There. Oh no. I need explosives. That's what it is. Okay. Yes, there it is. This is it. Here's the caterium ore. Bloody heartbreaking. No, am I sure? Am I entirely sure this is nothing else here? I'd hoped for a coal vein. I'd seen a coal vein here. Or was I simply imagining it? So... My goodness. Ah. Heart's breaking. Well, let's scour this one last area. No. An utter shame. A right utter shame. Alright, so let's return. We have quite a bit of Caterium ore, yes? And I am keen on turning that into material. We have the ores. We can make the quick wire after that. Wait! This! It's here! I've been looking for this. It's here. Oh. At 45 per minute, it needs one every 5 minutes. Well, 45. 45 per minute. We'll overclock. We will overclock it. So, still, 45 per minute. Oh no. No, you're kidding me. It's 100. You see, it's 135 coal per minute. So if I do 3, I will need 3. And what we have here is impure. Oh no. Well, this is it. I found it. I found what I've been looking for. All that agony, I finally found it. So, at 130, I need 150 total. But that's 30. 60. This is copper, are you not? Yes. So you are copper and you will remain here. But these two are normal, yes? $60, 120. $60. So, change of plans then. Where is the point where all of these would converge? Around here, wouldn't it? Here's what it'll be, yes? Honestly? Yes, let's clear this area. Alright, Saber. Thank you for coming by. It is always a pleasure to see you. I do miss you lots, actually. Didn't hear from me, but I do miss you lots. And honestly, you are what makes this entire stream experience worth it. Again, IRL comes first, though. Virtual Anime Girl will always be here. So go ahead, go and focus on yourself. All right. If there's the hub. Well, now that I know, I can cheese. Where were you when I needed you? I needed you long ago. Wait, I only needed... one. Why did I say that? I needed 30 per minute and... So I only needed one to begin with. Okay, so... In other words, those were unnecessary. Still, we want to split the conveyor, such that... Well, given this... I mean, I may as well, right? And worst case scenario is, well... Ugh. You're almost used up. Oh, I don't have enough with the ingots. So apparently I need three. Three ore for each, which is okay. Yes, understandable. So what is... Oh, let's see.
Summersloop analysis completed. Summersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
You know, I'm actually kind of not enjoying the interruptions from the other person. It's kind of, I don't know, got passé. Oh, and there are ads going on. That's unfortunate. I thought I had more than just... Oh well. So right now, Silica is going to be primarily for research purposes, yes? We do need to find, well, let's see. Where is Noblest Detonator? Well, smokeless powder. And steel tubes. I'm pretty sure I have more than a few reinforced steel plates. Or not? I should not be... I have been just out of habit grabbing every bit that I could. All right. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Well, let's grab our plates. This is why we are here. Yes? And I am now getting more and more of this. We may want another gold plant soon. And in the meantime, I'm going to probably put in a constructor with... Although I want a constructor, I don't want an assembler. What is... You know what? Let's put in a free flow a free-floating assembler, shall we? You know, it requires rotors and all these other materials and so on and so forth. Rotors. All right. Modular frame needs that rotor. We kind of do need a lot more rotors. We do need a lot more modular frame as well. Hello, Aura. Thank you for the head pats. It is always appreciated. How are you doing this evening? You know, amusingly,
Don't give that to me. Find one of my engineers and dump it on them.
should I be surprised? What is my current power draw, by the way? Enjoying my new Shinhei keyboard. Elaborate, please. Okay. No. What is it that is the most critical for me? We need... See, in order to get that, we need the steel ASAP. I could get the rebar gun if I wanted to. Crystal oscillator. Let's go for modular. So let's grab the excess of rods. No power. Understandable. honestly. It's 100 quartz crystal, which... have keyword we sent here on it. Oh, there's some ooh! There's some merchandise. Oh, that's quite helpful, isn't it? Wait, neat. That zipline will be immensely useful. A crystal oscillator. Or blade runners. Blade runners will help with my movement speed, I suppose. A crystal oscillator will allow me to... Oh. No. Crystal oscillator doesn't get me anywhere. It would have to be silica. Silica it will have to be. Silica is an option here. And pretty tell. That's 5. A foundry will be... What? Can I make a foundry right now? Yes. So 45 per minute. Whereas a constructor takes... Oh, wait, hold on. So 40 plus... I mean, that is 60. It should be. Oh, what a fool I am. I don't understand. What, 20 per minute? And you need... Oh. Perfect. You need to be iron plate. I was wondering why. And now I know why, because I absolutely messed that up. Okay. We are back on track. And we do have lots of quartz. Such that if I want to make more, well... Ah. A minute. So we are making more and more. So, let's do this. Do I have enough? Or... Constructor... Foundry... Even modular frames. No? Now I do have it. Rotors and concrete. Oh, I now I get this why it's called Nobelist. Because of Cleese Nobel. A rather harsh way of putting it, but, well... Alright. Let us do this then. Oh, wait. Silica 200 silica there. Wait, 200 silica already? No. We will get Blade Runners soon. We need more... Wait. Let's get more iron plate. I suppose there's no reason not to grab it all at this point. I kind of do want, well, as much as I can. I'm going to see how far we can run this. Rather amusing, honestly. If we can make it this far. And I absolutely forgot to get biofuel. Absolute thinness over here. Real silly hours. I mean, if it works there, it will work there. We're going to need a merger. Right about here. And you are what? You are 30, so I don't need a... Let's put our goodness. Okay. Okay, we need to merge. Right here. Now we can do this. Now, question is, how do we want to do this from? Good night, Yuki.
Back to me.
Thank you for staying.
Find one of my familiars and dump
It is
them
always a pleasure to have you here. It worked. I did it. It'll do it. Ah. So close to getting it. No, 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 no. Good grief. Seriously? Did you stop anything? No, you didn't drop anything. Ah. And I forgot to bring the copper sheets. Okay. It may take a while. Indeed, it may take a while. But we will get what we need, eventually. All right. All systems are live. All systems are live. Now all we can do is hope. But let's do this. Let us return to our hub, return to our base. And there we can call it a night. We just hit 3 hours. Let's check in on our... out of iron rods already. However, yeah, now that we do have a silica, why did I put it all the way here? What madness possessed me to do such a thing?
Blade Runners unlocked. Equipped to run faster, jump with greater force, and decrease fall damage that might otherwise have lowered your value to fix it.
Can I get a rota? No. They need crews, which I have plenty of. Yeah, power tower. This is all very, very good stuff. But first, you need router, modulars, now this is helpful.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity.
All right. So it just comes down to making sure that we have... All right. Let's see, who can we rate? I don't know. Archer should be wrapping up soon. Yes. We have Issa. We have Riley. We have... So someone here is playing Repo. You know what? Let's go and raid Issa. Issa has been very, very kind to us, and he has raided us, so it's time for us to raid him. So, regarding tomorrow, I do believe it is going to be it will be Space Marine. And I don't think there's anything else that I have to say. Yes, it'll be Space Marine. We are continuing to level things. And I don't know, Achia may or may not join us depending on how her raid goes. In any case, just hit the button here. And there we are. Well, it is always a pleasure to see you, but until I see you again, travelers, safe travels.